Good morning. It's about 8 o'clock this morning. Today we are going to head up to Bamberg. It's a city in Bavaria, the state that we are in Germany. Typically Bamberg, as far as I can tell, is something you would go up there, you just do a day trip. So you go up, come back all within the same day. It's about 2 hours away. So you'd have to go up early, which it's already early. But for this trip, we decided to make it an overnight thing. Just get up there, check in, and then now we don't have to carry around anything all day other than, some water or stuff like that. But we are also going to take Otto with us. He's gone on a couple day trips, but not that many. Today is February 24th. We have not done that much traveling in 2024. There's been a lot of stuff going on at work and family stuff and a bunch of other stuff. This is going to be our first minor trip, and the next week we head to Berlin. So wait for those episodes to come out. They'll probably come out a little later than this one. But he will be going with us. So right now I'm just taking him on a walk to see if he needs to go to the bathroom or anything. And then we'll be heading to the Hofbahnhof. So. Alrighty, we made it to Bamberg. We're actually early, which is not something I've experienced, I don't think, on a Deutsche Bahn train. We're typically pretty well on time, maybe a few minutes late. But I was looking at my watch, and I looked around, and I looked at my phone, and it was like, oh yeah, you're about to get to Bamberg. And I was like, wait, that's 12 minutes early. What's going on? Anyways, now we're gonna go find the hotel and then drop everything off and then go walk around. Like I said earlier, we're only here for 24 hours. We leave tomorrow at around now. So it was just a good weekend trip, 2 hours to Munich. We did not bring that, so that's kind of cool. I think I messaged them a few days ago saying that we were bringing a dog, so I think they put that there for him. So that's really cool. Overall, the little room is really nice. The lady at the front was really nice. Told us to ask her if we have any questions about Bamberg, and yeah. It was really cool to see the rays go across. But now it's Elizabeth's turn to go in since I have to stay here with him. But it was really cool. On to the residence next, I think. The residence is just around the corner, and then we'll head over to the Rathaus. We'll see what else we see today. So far, having Otto on a trip like this is a little inconvenient because a lot of places like churches and museums and stuff obviously don't want dogs, reasonably. But that just means we had to take turns. Elizabeth and I on trips typically get through everything pretty quickly. So having Otto here just means that we're having to, take a little bit of extra time, which is fine. A lot of the big trips, like if we go to Berlin or something like that, we probably would not bring Otto, just for convenience, and there's so much stuff to see. But so far, he's doing pretty good. He whines a little bit when he's sitting still for a little too long, but that's just something we can work on with the trainer. But he's definitely looking around for Elizabeth right now, trying to figure out where she went. So I think this is the Altus Rathaus, so like the old rat house, or the old city government center. It's really cool because it splits, I'll show you in a second, but it splits the river and or one of the two rivers it seems that go through this town. I'm not sure if they're the same or just two streams, but yeah, let's go take a look at that. So we finished at the residence, and then we started walking towards the old Rathaus, and then we got through that, and then I looked at Google Maps and realized that the only bus that goes to that castle only comes once an hour, and it just came 5 minutes ago. Now we're gonna go to another couple places around here, and then hopefully catch the next bus. This area is apparently called Little Venice. Maybe because of all the canals and people have like little decks outside their little places, but can't say it looks too much like Venice, but who knows. One thing that Otto has been doing on this trip is watching and trying to get all the pigeons. Well, this is a pretty cool little palace. It's out in the middle of literally nowhere. It took 40 minutes or something to get here, and it's middle of February, end of February, so the trees are not quite thriving at the moment, but it's still really beautiful. It's a little chilly because it's on top of a hill, but it's not too bad. Well, that's why it's hard to find a way in, is because it is closed. Oops. Well, at least we don't have that much else to see in Bamburg today. It's unfortunate. Google still says that it's open, so we had no way of knowing that it was only open between April and what did it say, October or something like that. But still really cool. We'll just have to come back. Not too far, and if we're just coming for a castle or something, we can come back on a day trip. But you'll have to look up pictures on the internet. Alrighty, so as you can see, it's getting pretty dark. The clouds are getting pretty dark. It might rain. We made it back to Bamberg, and now we're just gonna rest and relax. Elizabeth might go look around some of the stores around Bamberg. They have more crafty kind of stuff than parts of Munich do. But we have reservations at an Italian restaurant down the street in a couple hours. And so until then, we're just gonna kind of hang out and then go get some dinner. All right, well, that was some really good Italian food. I had some salmon pizza, which, you know, doesn't sound quite right maybe, but it was really good. I ate the whole thing. Elizabeth had some goat cheese pizza, We had some white wine. Overall, our time in Bamberg has been really good. It's a very cute little town. Definitely will come back for the castle as more of a day trip. May not even film it, may just come up here because most of the time, anyways, the castles don't let you film. I think out of all the castles I've been to, I think Schloss Nymphenburg, which is in Munich, is the only one that lets you film, at least as far as I'm aware. So it may not have even made the cut in the vlog, even if it was open. But anyways, the weather's been pretty good. It rained a little bit earlier, but we were resting anyways. I think we've walked 7 miles today, which is, I mean, Otto's not quite a year old, but he was taking a nap for sure when we got back to the hotel. But anyways, it was really cool. It's a really good like warm-up trip, you know. Like I said, we're going to Berlin next week. There'll be a lot of walking there. It was a good trip, you know, to get back into the groove of traveling around and walking around and that kind of stuff. So I hope you enjoyed the videos. It was really fun. It was really fun to bring Otto. He's doing pretty good. He interacts with other dogs pretty well. He jumps on them a little bit too much, but he's a puppy, you know. Oh yeah, one more thing. We're gonna go try to get smoked beer, which is apparently a specialty of Bamberg. I'm not sure if we will end up finding a place, but we'll see. We're both pretty happy that we did this as a day trip or like a multi-day trip, you know, like where we can stay overnight here. It just made it easier to not have to worry about, oh, we got to be here at this time and back at the train station by this time, and oh, now we can't go see this. You know, it just made everything way more flexible. I'm not sure we'll do that too much. Like I said earlier, this was about 2 hours away, which, you know, after about 2 hours, it starts becoming less of a day trip and more of like a weekend trip. And we've seen a lot of other things in Bavaria. This was kind of one of the sites that we had marked that we had not seen yet. But anyways, we'll see what happens with our future trip. Whoa. Yeah, neither of us really liked the smoked beer. We drank it, but it was not our favorite. It was like Guinness, but weird, and didn't like it. Anyways, time to go take these back. So, yeah, until next time. Catch you later. Bye.